You can cite an authority. It doesn't mean like you're saying that, well, that because we cite something, that doesn't mean it's because they cite it. It means that it's true. We're just saying that's what the evidence leads to. I mean, the authorities have their own evidence.
This is literally a bandwagon fallacy. But in order for you to stay consistent, you would also have to agree with the authorities on various subjects that you don't consider to be true, like, evolution, the Big Bang Theory, the historicity of the Old Testament, historicity of the New Testament. You obviously don't follow your own standard here, and it just results in you cherry picking which authorities you agree with, which I'm fine with. I'm fine with people picking which consensus they agree with and which ones they don't. I'm not the one that's sitting over here being like, oh, you disagree with the consensus, therefore you're wrong. I mean, I don't know what y'all's positions are on, like, evolution and the rest of science, climate change, the Pentateuch. I don't know what y'all's positions are on that, but I'm guessing you're not going to disappoint with your inconsistency.
Just because peer review says evolution happened, okay, then you can't say, well, that's evidence. Then how could you even formulate or come to the conclusion that there's mountains of evidence for evolution through peer review? So I think you're being, obviously you're playing both sides of the fence there. That's being hypocritical.
I guess I was right, dipshits. And also, the consensus on conclusions in history are changing all the time with new information and new understandings of existing information. So using authorities to prove something to be true doesn't really help your position in proving that it's true. Now, I do have to disagree with John Crossan on this, mainly because the evidence doesn't really seem to support the crucifixion being one of the most solidified things that we can be certain of or something like that in history. I disagree because the only evidence that we have that this so-called Jesus was actually crucified is Paul. That's literally the only evidence that we have.
That is such a fabrication. Wow, I can't believe he just actually went on air and said that. What a clown.
Yeah, I can't believe he said that.
Yeah, I did say that because it's true. Paul is our earliest and only independent attestation to Jesus being crucified. All references to Jesus being crucified after Paul was writing were influenced by Paul, either directly or indirectly.
I mean, even in the Quran, they have to make an amendment that says it was made to look like Christ was crucified, because like if that's not something from history, why even mention it?
Right, exactly.
Oh, impeccable logic here, guys. Documents written hundreds of years after the religion was initially established definitely prove shit happened in history. Well, I mean, them being written hundreds of years later wouldn't necessarily exclude them, but the fact that they don't reference any contemporary eyewitnesses to the crucifixion or anybody that's independent of the religion in general would seem to indicate that they were just regurgitating what Christians believed after they had established their religion. Just fucking awesome, guys. I have to say, atheism defeated. Let's get this shit. Take these lights down. Fuck this background right here. Just fuck this thing. We're done. We're done with the atheism bit. They destroyed it. Whew. Checkmate, atheists.